And study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
I've signed up, and I've learned an incredible amount from Phil and Steve. The staff at Phil's Gang with platinum level service and stock recommendations. You know, it's as simple as that. At the end of a month or so, I've always been in the black. Phil's Gang is a class act. I'm happy to be a member.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market is still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
The economy looks to me like it's doing very good. It's a V-shaped recovery. Something is not adding up. There may be inflation pressures.
No kidding, inflation pressures? Who would think? Unbelievable. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. My name is Phil Grandy. So the market today is was down 300 points, pulling back a little bit. It's not quite that now. It's down around 254 points. But why? Why? This morning, the market was down. Yeah, in other words, we had Friday, the 10-year Treasury yield was at 145 basis points. This morning we wake up and it's down 142 basis points. And the market started to go up and then it fell apart. Wait a minute. This has been going on. See, they've been telling us that since we hit April, 172 basis points on the 10-year Treasury yield, not to worry about it. Not to worry about it. That's a good thing. Well, it's not a good thing. Because, see, anytime yields go up, interest rates, that's all they are on a 10-year Treasury, anytime that goes up, that tells you, hey, the economy looking forward is going to be good. But when they go down, it tells you the economy going forward is going to be very bad. You better do something. But here's what they've been doing. They've been lying to us. They keep telling us when every time the 10-year Treasury yield goes down, that everything's great. And they point to the big tech stocks. Now, here's what's going on. the big tech stocks, they love low rates or low yields. They thrive on it. They thrive on low rates. But remember, when you have yields dropping, it tells you the economy going forward for everybody else, especially for Main Street, especially if people aren't in the stock market, is going to be very bad for you. But that's not what they tell you. On the fake Business News Network, anytime you see the market going up, they tell you another all-time new high. They rave about it. They party about it. This is great. Look at the market. Boy, the economy's great. People are doing great. No, they're not. If they're doing great, then why the hell are we printing all this money? We print because they don't have enough money. Why? Because ever since they've been printing money since 2008 for QE, which is print money, go out and buy treasuries, make sure we bring interest rates down to zero so that the very wealthy and the CEOs get rich by buying their own stock back, but Main Street keeps getting screwed. Oh, but that's okay. Don't worry about Main Street. They're going to do just fine. We'll give them low interest rates on their snowmobile and their watermobile and their car. Don't worry about it. They'll be fine. But they're not fine. So when I hear today how there is a broad optimism about the economy, it really angers me. Because right in front of everybody's face, but remember, it's been masked over by these guys on these fake financial business programs. See, here's what's going on. As the stock market keeps going up, and it's all artificial, and they keep pushing that market up by keeping interest rates low to push up the big tech stocks. Remember, the only thing's been driving this market since 2013 is the big tech stocks. That's it. And everybody's in big tech since 2013. Every bank, every hedge fund, every insurance company, everybody on Wall Street's in Congress. I told you last week. You take a look at the congressmen who are in all these big tech stocks. Pelosi, she's got over $20 million in Microsoft alone. She wants Microsoft to go up. She doesn't want to see yields going up. But we need yields to go up to protect the people on Main Street. Those who are making $65,000 a year or less, because they don't benefit. They get killed. So there's no optimism here. If you really look at what's going on, everybody, the 1 percentile, they're getting very, very wealthy on tech stocks since 2013. As I said, those people who are in charge, whether it's Congress, the leaders in Congress, or the guys on Wall Street, there's one goal. Keep pushing those tech stocks up, even if it destroys Main Street. How does it destroy Main Street? You destroy the value of the dollar. So you have to print more money, because when you take someone's dollar and you destroy it, so let's say your neighbor is one of the 1 percentile. He's in that club, very wealthy guy. He makes about $450,000 a year. His net worth is $11 million. Well, he keeps getting more wealthy and more wealthy as time goes on because he's in tech stocks. But now when you go to the grocery store, you're making $48,000, or you and your wife $65,000. You got 2 kids, 3 kids. You go to the grocery store, you're screwed. You're screwed. Because the dollars you had in your wallet 6 months ago, you're going to have more of those pieces of paper to buy what you bought 6 months ago now. Today, you're going to need more dollars. So that's why they print more dollars. And if they print more dollars and print more dollars, then that means your dollar goes down again. So they keep printing and printing, give you more dollars, keeps going down again. But the guy next door who lives next to you, he is getting wealthy. So this thing about there's a broad optimism about the economy and the stock market. Yes, for a very small group of people. They said they were so excited. They said, they got such optimism, especially because the first half of the year is already on the books. The S&P went up 17% year to date. Well, that's great. Listen, we're making money. I get it. Our gang's making money. We love it. But at some point, unless you know how to short the market when this crashes, all that happens When your stock keeps going up and Facebook's going up and Google's going up, your stock's going up, the bubble's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And they keep pushing the market up bigger and bigger. And then everything you gained, especially you people in 401ks, is going to blow up and you're going to lose it all because you don't know when to get out of this bubble. The people who do can sit back and enjoy this ride. Enjoy this ride. But you've got to know when to get out of the market. 85% of you don't. And you don't know how to make money when the market goes down. Remember, there is a broad contradiction here. When the S&P's up 17% for the year. Are you kidding me? The last correction was in October 2020? What are you, nuts? So, market rallied 17% year to date. But yields dropped from 172 basis points down to 145 basis points, which is a clear message going forward. The economy is going to blow up. The bond market has never, ever been wrong. The Federal Reserve is always wrong. And the guys on the fake business news networks, they'll tell you whatever they think you want to hear to get you optimistic. Money printing. It's all they care about. QE. Since 2008, the QE program. Now, our owners, the 1/100th of 1%, their annual income is $22 million a year, and they have a net wealth of $412 million. They want this to happen. And so don't their pals, the 1%, the top 1%, like it includes Pelosi. Their annual income's $400,000 a year, and they have a net wealth of $5 million or more. They want this to happen. But the guy on Main Street, he is so screwed and it's going to get worse. But you can make money in this market. You know what you're doing. And a lot of it.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you start making money, please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited, you're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. And that's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night. You don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Let's not forget that actually the US economy is anticipated to grow at sort of China levels this year. At Credit Suisse, we have that forecasted around 7%.
It's a head scratcher. Yields have gone down. Look at where the 10-year yield is this morning, down another 2 basis points.
There you have it. There you have it. Welcome back, Bill's Gang. Oh my God. She was right. In the last 2 weeks, or more than that, we've both been saying, I've been saying on this show, the yields are going down. They're going the wrong way. So as they're going down, you're being lied to every day and saying the economy's going to grow 7%. Who cares if it grows 7%? That's easy. Remember, the economy since 2005 has not grown to 3% on an annual basis. That's the last time. In fact, if you go all the way back to 2008 to today, our economy's only grown 1.6% when you average it out. What they're doing is they're taking from the very end of the crash, when yields were so low, the 10-year Treasury yield was down not even 100. Today it's at 140. Let's see, 142 basis points. When the crash ended in April 2020, it wasn't even 100 basis points. It was 85 basis points. So tech stocks soared when everybody was getting killed, and they were doing think about it. The tech stocks were going straight up, and we're all making money on the tech stocks, but they're not being honest with you. See, they're not saying as the tech stocks been going up. Listen, the yields are down. That's great for tech stocks. For everybody else on Main Street, you're so screwed. Because inflation is not temporary. This has been going on since 2008. So the top 1 percentile, as an aggregate, increased their wealth from 15 million to 33 million during this time. Because why? Because all their wealth is in big tech stocks. Facebook, Netflix, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple. All you had to do was stay in those when you were below 100 basis points. But instead of being honest and telling you folks, look, yes, the tech stocks are driving this whole stock market. And there lies the problem. You got to be in the tech stocks and other stocks that enjoy low interest rates, low yields. But you got to understand, on the other side, the economy is falling apart. It appears that they're keeping it up, they're propping it up, but when this thing, the minute they raise rates, that's why, 2 weeks ago, remember that Thursday, he said we may raise rates in 2 years, and the dollar went straight up, the market went down 500 points, people panicked. Then by Monday, over the weekend, they thought about it, said, he can't do that, how can he raise rates? There's too much debt out there, he can't raise rates, he would put us in a depression. So then came Monday, they all said, he's lying. He only did that to rally the dollar. Because the dollar's so low, it's killing Main Street. Because we're importing everything. And when someone's dollar goes down to 50 cents, they need more of them to buy what they bought that was imported a month ago. If they needed 10 one of these, remember, our dollars are just pieces of paper. They're worthless. So if you need 10 pieces of paper to buy a pair of socks, a month later, you need 15 pieces of paper to buy the same pair of socks. So they're getting screwed. But everybody else, the 1%, is getting rich. And who's getting them rich? Our owners who control the Federal Reserve. They want them to get rich. That's their job, to get them rich. And boy, did they. And Main Street thinks they're doing good because they can go and buy a car 6 years. They can go buy a snowmobile. They can buy furniture. They can buy, no payments now. Wait 10 years before you make your first payment, all that crap. So just think about that. QE, that's what drove this whole stock market, rates at zero. So they could give it to the CEOs to buy their own stock. That's all it is. Remember, they just bought their own shares to pop them up. That's it. They've been doing this since for 13 years. But it causes Main Street wealth to go down. And people don't understand that. And this printing of money destroys the purchasing power of Main Street workers. And the bubble gets bigger and bigger. So, what's the answer? The answer is that you got to know when to get out of these stocks. Be in these stocks that work when yields are going down, like tech stocks. Now, look what happened to the bank stocks. If you remember, I said to you last week, I think it was last Tuesday, I said, mark this down, this date, where I said, anybody that's buying these bank stocks that are going up, you're going to get killed. You're going to get hurt. I said, mark this date down. I think it was last Tuesday. And exactly what happened, what I predicted. Bank stocks are going down while the big tech stocks are soaring. Look at the tech stocks today. Netflix soaring. They're all just going through the roof. Google's soaring. Okay? Facebook soaring. These guys are going crazy. These stocks going nuts. Why? Look at Amazon today. Going crazy. All these stocks with nice breakouts. But guess what? What about the guy who's making him and his wife $55,000 a year, $45,000? They're so screwed because what making those go up is to make you suffer on Main Street. That's right. So our people in charge, the people who are in charge, the guys you see on these fake business networks not telling you the truth, it's going to be at your expense. Main Street, your expense. So when these stocks go up, it's all at your expense. This pandemic was a gift to the owners of the Federal Reserve in the 1 percentile. This pandemic was a gift. They thought QE was a gift. This pandemic, they hope people keep masks on for another 10 years, the amount of money they're making with this. All you got to know is when to get out. That's it. And I'll talk about that when I get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1%? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Join my gang. It's free for 10 days. And during that 10 days, you have access to our portfolio of stocks. And every day at 2 o'clock, we post our portfolio and tell our members what to do. For example, at 2 o'clock today, we posted Apple, which is taken off.
Apple, continue to hold this one long. Okay, now you've got a big ugly face pattern right there, so you need to take some profits in it if you haven't yet. Okay, we took some profits on Thursday of last week, but added back on Friday with the...
So he goes on and tells you exactly what to do with every one of our stocks. That's how you make money. Okay, see, you don't make money chasing all these stocks. You hear the hot stocks. If you're going to be in the tech stocks, just stay with the 5 biggest stocks. That's all. And do you remember I said to you last week, we just put the cut up. This is what I said about the banks. Remember, they were telling you, these guys on the fake business news networks were telling you to buy the banks. And here's what I said. Phil Grandy said if you bought a bank stock between June 18th and today, you're going to lose money. That's right. That was a week ago. A week ago, I said that. So if you can go, if you have a mobile device, you can go and take a look on my chart here at Phil's Gang, and look what happened to Amazon. It broke out. Okay, we had a beautiful breakout on Amazon. We had a beautiful breakout on Netflix. Just right here, you can see we had a nice day today on Netflix. Facebook, okay, that's getting ready to break out nicely. Plus, we had our Microsoft. That broke out nicely. Apple's breaking out nicely. But look at the banks. Exactly what I told you would happen. Wells Fargo is tanking. Look at that. Giving up almost 3/4 of all the gains. Now, why? How did I know this? JP Morgan. Look at this. Tanking. And look at Citi. Tanking. As a matter of fact, Citi gave all of its gains back. Gave them all back. And I told you, don't buy those stocks. How did I know that? Because I knew that you were being lied to, just like Maria Bartiromo said the same thing. She was scratching her head. She's saying, how could they say this economy is so good when the yields dropped from 172 basis points down to 145 basis points, 140 basis points? That tells you the economy going forward is going to be bad. But they don't explain, they don't say to you, look, the economy going forward is going to be bad because these yields, interest rates are low. Now, that's going to be good for the bank stocks. That's good, for the big tech stocks. So stay away from the banks. We'll short the bank stocks, and we'll go long the big tech stocks. Look at the money you would have made. But see, you're not being told the truth. You didn't hear that from them. Did you hear that from CNBC? Did you hear that from Fox Business? You heard it from me. I said, don't go near those banks. They're going to drop. And we had our gang members buying the big tech, and those are going up. Because we tell the truth. We watch that yield every day. Now, think about this. When they tell us this economy is wonderful. Well, first of all, remember this too. For you poor folks in a 401k, you're going to get clobbered. Okay? Now, today, remember, the Dow was down 350 points. It gave back 100. It's down over, I think it's now down 211 points. How could that happen? Well, they engineer that too. The plunger team, who's that? The working investors on financial markets. They're called the plunger team. The Secretary of Treasury, the chairman of the board of the governors of the Federal Reserve, the chairman of the Securities Exchange Commission, and the chairman of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. They all get together with the president and make it, well, not with him, but they all get together and decide what are they going to do. The market was down 300 points. So they said, okay, it was down 300, let's knock it down 100 points. So they're called the plunger team. So they go and they purchase equity index futures. That's all. It places a bid just below the existing price. Traders see the bid, they identify it, they say, oh, the government is intervening. They're going to support the stock here. They're going to support the market. They're going to hedge it. So they stop shorting it and the market goes back up. So instead of down 350 points, we're now down 200 points. See how it works? But see, we make sure our members know all this stuff. They don't get hurt. And the other thing, in the 401k, for God's sakes, try for 30 days. You people that have 401ks, you have those mutual funds, you're going to get killed. And nobody has this. We patent it. It's ours. We have the only chart that gives you a call to action. So when the market starts crashing, and it's going to crash, I don't know when, but we know one thing, by engineering, printing all this money to buy treasuries to drop those yields down, everyone's going to keep piling into the big tech stocks, and the bubble's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's okay if you know when to get out. We know when to get out. My members know when to get out. You don't. So for you people in 401ks, you should get my tracker, my mutual fund tracker. Try it free for 30 days. It gives you a call to action. It tells you, hey, your 401k, the mutual fund you have, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You better do something. You better do something. Or if you just have a mutual fund and it's not inside your 401k, it tells you you better do something. Nobody else has that. Try it for 30 days. It's free, for God's sakes. At least protect yourself with that. And if you want to make money in the stocks and you don't want to know which stocks to be in, join my gang. We just proved to you, didn't we? I told you a week ago. And I told my members, stay away from the banks. You're going to short the banks because you're going to make money when it goes down, and buy the tech as it goes up. This is what we do every day around here, and it works. Now, think about this. They're saying how great the economy is. How can it be so great when you're injecting trillions in stimulus? Now, think about this. In 2020, okay, Trump, he put in a stimulus, okay, $2.3 trillion in the CARES Act. $3,200 each adult received, right? Then we had another $1,200 every individual got, or $2,400 for a couple. Each child got $500. Then they put up the protection program, the PP program, where they sent trillions of dollars to businesses. That's $3.5 trillion. Well, if we're doing so well, why do we do this? Because stimulus. What is stimulus? It's an economy on life support. We're on life support. So why don't you make money on these big tech stocks and the other stocks that do well with low rates? That's what you should be doing. And we'll know when to get out. But what Biden, this wasn't enough. Biden comes into office. He does another $1.9 trillion on top of Trump's $3 trillion, for God's sakes. And Biden's not even done. Remember what he did. Oh, and by the way, starting this week, July 5th, 36 million families are going to start receiving their first monthly check of $300 per child. And they're going to do a fourth stimulus. They were talking about it over the weekend. What's on the table right now? Every individual is going to get a check for $2,000 a month. This is AOC. They want $2,000 a month you're going to get, and $1,000 per child. This is on top of the 1.9 or the 2 trillion called the American Rescue Plan. March 6, 2021. They extended unemployment checks. Remember? On top of the state checks, you got another check. Then you got 161 million people got $1,400 in the mail. And then they had the family, and part of the American Rescue Plan was the American Family Plan. Everyone got $300 a month for each child, this tax credit. So you got 3 kids, you got $300 for each one. And then they extended the PPP by $35 billion. And then they gave the states and local governments another $350 billion. You get what I'm saying? The only way they're holding this whole economy up is by printing and printing and printing. And this is destroying you on Main Street. Your dollar keeps going down. You go to the store, you're so screwed. But the 1% are getting richer and richer and richer. But if you're here at my gang, we'll make sure you're on the right side of these transactions. So join the gang free for 10 days. See if it works for you. And try for for 30 days the mutual fund tracker. That's free too. It'll help you if you're in a mutual fund. For God's sakes, do something.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night. You don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call. 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Then go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. Now, here's Phil.
Hi, I'm Phil Green at Phil'sGang.com. For the best insight in both the stock market and the economy, turn to the Phil's Gang YouTube channel, where each weekday at 3 p.m. Eastern, you get to listen to my Phil's Gang radio show, where you get the best information both on stocks and the economy. And each Friday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern, you get the new segment of my popular Market Crash Unfolding, where I detail the weekly events that are leading us up to the next crash. Both Phil's Gang radio show and Market Crash Unfolding on Phil's Gang YouTube channel. And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, I really get frustrated. I've been doing this for a very, very long time. Been on this earth for 75 years, been in this business for 51 years, more actually 52 years. And what really gets me is that these financial shows, they're on TV, people really watch them and they trust them. And they don't tell you the truth. That's not their job to tell you the truth. Their job is to get you optimistic, make you feel good, so you go buy stuff. And what's really upsetting, I've been in this business so long, I can see what's coming. Just like last week, when I said to you, look, don't buy these bank stocks because they're promoting the hell out of them. I said, don't buy them. Because, see, bank stocks don't do well. When treasuries go down, when yields go down, they don't do well at all. I mean, who'd want to buy a bank stock when yields are getting chopped from 172 basis points down to 142 basis points? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So again, if anything, I mean, you don't want to be in value stocks. You don't want to be in banks and that happens, or Boeing, or Walmart, or airlines. You don't want to be in any of those stocks. But when you see those inflation rates going down, you need somebody to reach out to you and say, hey, by the way, they're going to kill these rates again. They're going to drop them again. They have no choice because their debt is massive. They can't get out of their debt. And this inflation is killing Main Street. Because it's actually what it's like is going to everybody's home, and for every dollar you have in your savings, for every dollar you have in your wallet, it's like they taking scissors and cutting it in half. It's same thing, but now what they're going to do is replace those dollars by printing more dollars. Oh, but not to help you replace them. They're printing more dollars so they can bring interest rates down again to keep pushing up. Google and Amazon and Facebook and Netflix and Microsoft, we know them all. We're in them. But the key is that most people have no understanding of what's going on. They work hard. Every day they're working hard to try to make ends meet. And this is what they're doing to you. This is what they're doing to you. And the only way you can survive this is if you're in the stock market, know when to get out of the market. It's so key. It's so easy. You just need the right tool. Yes, I'm here trying to sell you my charts. Of course I am. I'm not embarrassed about it because they help a lot of people. My color-coded chart alone. If anybody was looking at the big tech stocks last Tuesday and look at the bank stocks on my color-coded chart, you'd see the bank stocks were red and they're going up. And you see the tech stocks are green and going up. So by simply having those stocks red, the bank stocks red and going up, that told my gang members, do not buy those stocks. There's not a chart in this country that does that. There isn't. And for those in 401ks that have mutual funds stuffed inside your 401k or any mutual fund, are you getting alerts from the guy who manages your mutual fund, your 401k? Are you getting emails? He's alerting you. You better do something. Is he alerting you? Of course not. He's not alerting you. He's not on your side. None of these guys are on your side. And I sit here and I beg you for 30 days to try the tracker, the mutual fund tracker, free for 30 days. And still like pulling teeth to get somebody to try it. You know why? Because they don't care. Because as long as they hear every day, the market's hitting an all-time new high, market's hitting all-time new high. Oh, I'm safe. They're going, oh, I'm safe. No, you're not. You're getting set up for the biggest crash ever. But in the meantime, you can make a lot of money in this market by following the tech stocks. following the semiconductor stocks. You can make a lot of money because it's rigged, it's financially engineered to the upside, for heaven's sakes. So remember, when your yields keep going down, you're just staying in your big tech stocks. That's all you got to do. Healthcare stocks. But to me, it's all about big tech and the semiconductors. That's where you're going to make money. God, this is it's so aggravating because I know exactly what they're doing. And just look what happened today. The market was up, it was down, 325, 350 points. And they just dropped it down. It was down 191 points. What'd they do? They engineered it again. The plunger protection team went in and they purchased equity index futures to make sure there wasn't that down 350 points to drop it down to 195 points. So somebody got in the market thinking, oh boy, the market was down 350 points, now it's down 195. I'm going to get in. And you're going to get killed. You're going to get killed. That's artificial. See, it's a terrible thing when people just listen to these people thinking they know what they're doing. At least Varney said to you, don't take advice from him. At least he was honest.
Don't ever take investment advice from me.
Yeah, right. That's good. And remember Kramer when he had this guy buy a stock? This guy was all hot on UMC. Remember that stock? He was so hot on UMC. And Kramer turns around, and he says, oh, the chart was wrong on that one. The chart was wrong. No, Kramer was wrong on that one. My chart was 100% correct. This guy was buying the stock when money was coming out of the stocks. When Kramer told him to get in, money was coming out. It was showing. It was red on my chart. It was saying, hey, don't get in that stock. Money's coming out. Even though it was going up, money was coming out. Because, see, they can move a stock up, but doesn't mean it's going to sustain that move to the upside. On my chart, the stock will all of a sudden turn red, and it will say to you, watch it. Do not get in that stock that's going up. Not enough money's going in. And then you look at another part of the chart, it tells you the money trend is going down while the stock's going up. Well, that doesn't take much sense. If someone's saying to you, the trend of money is flowing out of the stock, but the stock is going up, what is it telling you? They're engineering the stock to go up to catch you. To catch you. That's their job, to catch you, to screw you. That's what the job is. You know, this bubble is going to get bigger and bigger. I just want you to think about that for a moment. Whether you join my gang or not, whether you get my color-coded chart or the tracker, mutual fund tracker, just know what's going on. And I don't know how to get this across, but I'm going to reach out and try to help you. And if I save you money, please, will you turn and help St. Jude a little bit? Look, I want you to think of this. All that's going on right now, this thing is so financially engineered. They're going to print as much money as they can, and they don't care about you. Nobody, and they don't. They just don't care about you. Okay? So they're going to do whatever they got to do to push up Netflix and Facebook and Google and Microsoft and Apple and Amazon. All those big techs, they're going to push them to the moon. And all you have to do is just follow the coded chart. It tells you when to get out. It tells you when to add, when not to add. It tells you when to buy, when to sell. It tells you when to run like hell from these stocks. Just like the bank stocks when they're going up the other day. It was telling you to run like hell from these stocks. It turned red. It told you don't buy it, get out. Even though it's going up. I know it don't make sense, right? Stock's going up. And you think, I better get in. No, you better get out. Because it's red. And just like Maria Bartiromo said, something's fishy here. And I said that a month before she said that.
It's a head scratcher. Yields have gone down.
Yeah, yields have gone down. How can the stock market be going up? Well, look what happened today. The yields dropped today, this morning. And guess what? The market went down. Exactly what's supposed to happen. Look, why don't you join my gang for 10 days? Just try it. I'll reach out to you. You reach back to St. Jude. That's a pretty good deal. And try it. It's free for 10 days. But it works. It works. Hey, I'll see you on the charts. Help St. Jude, please.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.